Warning, this is all financial advice. You can invest in any way that will make you feel comfortable. This is just a full breakdown of the stock to help you invest into a company that will help you grow your portfolio for the long term. Thank you.
It's time to hone your skills. You'll certainly need it.
Hello people, my name is Kool-Aid Man 100X. Welcome to Black Money. How you guys doing? Black people, listen. We're going to be doing a breakdown review of Instacart. I never use Instacart. I think I use Instacart like 3 times in my life. Instacart is very high. Crazy work. Yeah. So let's jump under the hood and do a brief review of Instacart. So we're going to be breaking down Instacart for the people that order their food, groceries, all that stuff. It's kind of the same as DoorDash, but this is supposed to be like the grocery side of things for all the markets and stuff. So that's what Instacart is really based upon. But as you can see here, they've been falling. So let's get into Instacart breakdown and get into the hood and see what's going on. The first thing I like to do is see if a company that we put in something, we get something out, which is dividends. So we're going to see if Instacart actually pays dividends, and they don't pay any dividends, which sucks. So let's look at the chart and see why they don't pay dividends. You know what I like to do when I'm on charts? I like to give you a 6 months, 1 year, 5 year, or max, depending on how I talk about it in the chart. So stay with me. The first thing we're going to do is go to the 6-month value. So we can see it actually took a really big hit here around that. So it was actually 41, but it dropped down to 32.93. And we actually got that hit from there. That actually took us up to 44 for their highest peak. They took another dip down, which is 37. So 6 months not looking good. Let's look at within a year. They still was doing bad. Had a peak of 51, dropped down to about that 40. Big dip here. I see here for 34, a bigger dip, 33. We actually took that low hip. So they actually in a 30 between the 40s. 5 years. Will they be good? And yes, they actually good. They actually went down, but actually took a peak up to 44. So mainly they hit in between, I would say between the 30s and $50. But to hit that 50, and it's hard for it, man. I can see that 50 is very hard for them. For the max too, as we see for the max. They still took some hits, but overall, they doing decent. I wouldn't, bank on it being increased or stuff, because they actually took that decline to 6 when the last month, despite achieving the quarterly revenue. They're making the revenue. I can figure that, but we're about to get in the hood and see if they're really making that money. So we're going to go to the cash flow here. See the chart already looking stupid. So let's look at their net income. 116, 144, 81, 144. That's not good. You started off in 116, 144. How did you drop to 81 and drop back up to 144 to man on what you made this year? So what did y'all spend? Let's get into the hood. Operations. I see your operations took more of your money. Operations is 260 something. So yeah, 268 in your operation. That's where you took this money from to actually coincide the operation to be better. But I'm still trying to figure out how, in this online business, where are y'all getting these operations from? Y'all hiring multiple people or something? I don't know. That just makes me kind of wonder what's going on in that situation. So I'm always wondering that too when it comes down to that. So cash operation, inventories, no. Cash from investing. Y'all are in the negative, so you have no assets to invest in. So y'all ain't making no profit outside of Instacart. So that's dead as well. So that kind of makes the incurring expenses and everything else going to be super high, I suppose. So we're going to get into that. Let's look at your cash flow and stuff there. So cash flow, 150, 200 mil, decent cash flow, but y'all took a big hit for 49. Ooh, DoorDash must be eating y'all up. I guess a whole bunch of people would say skip groceries because y'all leverage is the same as y'all unlevered cash. So that's not good. All right. I got a little script that I'm following, so stay along with me. We're going to go to the balance sheet. This is where the nitty gritty gets involved. Inventory, none. Figure that. I have no inventory. So what y'all doing? Total assets. 2.9 bill. Y'all are the assets, so that's why it's this amount. So when you see numbers are the same, that's because they are evaluating their own company because they're an IPO. That's how much the company is worth to buy. So if they're investing into their total assets, That's them mostly. It ain't nobody else, bro. It's not. I was about to get to the nitty gritty. Y'all ready? It's my favorite part when I actually look into a company is the expenses. 127 mil, 3197. Y'all went up. Then y'all total accrued expenses is 350. Y'all always been at 350. So that can turn from the long-term debt to be this. Long-term assets is y'all. So y'all total assets is 3.5 bill. That's y'all because y'all investing into the company and put back into it in the payable account. Really? I ain't even really look at y'all. Did I? The finances, or y'all ain't even probably have it on there. But y'all expenses enough is really killing y'all because y'all total assets matching what y'all evaluation company is. So that's not good. The total revenue and the liabilities, 25 mil. Y'all just spending more just to keep the company running and leases. This is probably because of the network. Y'all have to have spaces to run the app to, fix it, all the other stuff. So yeah. It's not what it expected to be from. Yo, what's up, guys? This your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. I want you to hit the link in the description below for my zero investment books. We have a quick sale going on for $7. Link will be in the description below or in the comments below as well, so you can get a chance to get the $7 deal and other things that you want to learn how to invest and take your investing to the next level. So I hope y'all enjoy. I'm gonna catch you guys there because they're competing with other people that's coincided with each other, which is DoorDash, Uber, Lyft. All of them deliver. Instacart is just trying to be another DoorDash, but it ain't gonna work because everybody else is delivering for DoorDash, and so you have to take that into account. It's like they're all working together, but they're all making the most money. I would say how would that be for the company? But man, I know y'all making a profit. That has to be pretty good, I would say. Revenue 1 point. Ooh, no, y'all not really making a profit, really. Y'all just hit your earnings call for the $1 billion, but damn, they're not even really profitable. They never really hit that $1 billion except this time. So all the other years, y'all didn't even hit it. Y'all always stay within the mill. So this y'all first time actually making an earnings call. So damn, that's not good because y'all accrue so much expenses. It don't make any sense. Let's go to the perplexity for the bullish and the bearish. The bearish, the AI connected stores, the heavily developed retailers, partner embracing the Instacart version, creating significant executing the risk, growing resilience of retail partnerships, data-driven revenue generated could expose the company to adoption and slowdown, leaving near-term financial large and unchanged despite technology narrative. So you're mad because they making their own delivery service. I don't get that. You're mad because stores are changing their instance because if you order from Walmart, we can deliver to you. We ain't got to update our, we already know the prices because it's our store. So, okay, that's weird, but whatever. Instacart development, cards connected to store technology position, functional layer and monitor grocery retail, integrate and physical AI across the retailers network, combined with the growing Inter-consumers supports a compelling long-term revenue expansion story beyond a simple delivery. But how does that? You can't get mad at a company that has their own delivery service. How you gonna get mad at them because they're switching their prices to digital? They're doing, they don't have to go in there and stock and tell you what it is. You're either there to get it or you're not. You can't get mad at that. Then you're going to say we can make more revenue if they just go back to the old way. That's never going to happen. So Instacart, I don't really see y'all long term. Y'all still be profitable, but DoorDash probably going to take that over because they're integrating their own grocery store. So you'll get it 10 times faster, and DoorDash is just way better as far as attracting people to work on there. So the name DoorDash is what makes DoorDash blow up. You don't hear anything about Instacart. I'm just saying. Let's go to the consensus. They actually level this as if I'm not mistaken, a buy, which is a strong buy. 17 analysts, hold 20. So yeah, it's a good buy. I just wouldn't trust the overall operations and the concises of the evaluation of the company, they're in debt. So they're going to be up and down for a while because they're competing with, just like I said, other delivery people, Walmart, Target. They've got their own sites. They're building their own apps. They're building their own deliveries, and they're partnering with Uber, DoorDash. They're partnering with all these people and they can get them to deliver their stuff. Then you have companies like Amazon that skip it. We're going to make our own delivery service and deliver it to people ourselves. So you have companies taking on that avenue of like, we don't need Instacart. We don't need DoorDash. We don't need Uber. We're just going to build our own. Just like Walmart doing. Walmart got their own drivers. See what I'm saying? So it's like Instacart, they're gonna fall. They're gonna be there. They're just gonna fall short. They're not gonna be up there like they used to. They're not. So Instacart really won. I don't see people Instacarting like that. DoorDash, yeah, because you integrate in the market. So to each his own. It's a goodbye for y'all. I wouldn't suggest it, but totally up to you. If you want to invest into it, all financial advice. That's all I'm giving you. That's about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one.